It's the news at 9. First, the highlights. Lagos State Government empowers retiring officers, reaffirms commitment to improving lives of Lagosians. Nasarawa State Government to establish liquefied, compressed natural gas conversion centers. On Valentine, school remains closed as search for suspected gunmen entered day 3 in Kentucky, USA. And in sports, Super Eagles technical manager Austin Guavon expresses team's readiness to tackle Rwanda and ongoing 2025 AFCON qualifiers. Now the details. I'm Sarah Adesanya. The Lagos State Government has reaffirmed its commitment to fostering economic empowerment and improving the lives of all Lagosians. Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Bolaji Dada, stated this at the completion of the Life Skills Economic Empowerment Program, a short-term skill acquisition training initiative aimed at empowering retiring officers in the Lagos State Civil Service. Dada said the initiative, which has been pivotal in Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration, reflects the government's unwavering commitment to eradicating poverty and empowering the women of Lagos State. She explained that since its inception, the program has trained over 15,000 beneficiaries in a variety of skills, including makeup and hair tying, stoning, barbing, catering, throat pillow making, paint production, soap making, hairdressing, event planning, and decoration. Dada added that the participants who were provided with startup packs to foster economic self-reliance were equipped with entrepreneurial skills, received health talks, and were enrolled in Lagos State Health Insurance Scheme, LASHMA. Chairman of the Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on Energy and Mineral Resources, Sabor Oluwa, has urged stakeholders in the solid mineral sector to comply with relevant laws governing the sector and minimize environmental hazards. Oluwa, who made the call at a stakeholders forum organized by the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources in Alausa, Ikeja, stressed the importance of stakeholders supporting government initiatives aimed at safeguarding the state's critical assets for the benefit of the entire resident. He also called on stakeholders in the energy and mineral resources sector to comply with all guidelines and collaborate with the regulators in line with the Themes Plus agenda of the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu-led administration to ensure a safer environment for all. Tutor General and Permanent Secretary of Lagos State Education District 2 and the Supervising Tutor General, Lagos State Education District 5, Anike Adekoye, has charged students within both districts to stay committed to their studies in order to excel as the 2024-2025 academic session commences. Adekoye, in a chat with newsmen and amid resumption of public and private schools across the state, also implored parents to be steadfast in the development of their children by prioritizing their upbringing. She advised the teachers to invest in personal development to complement the capacity enhancement programs already initiated by the state government for all teachers in public schools, while commending Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, his deputy, and commissioners for their support to the education sector through provision of new school structures, renovation of existing ones, equipping laboratories and libraries and public schools. The TGPS underscored the need for students and teachers to be well prepared to win more laurels. She cautioned against the abuse of internet usage and joining everyone to use it wisely and for good reasons, pointing out that as much as the internet provides an avenue for learning, its abuse can also stand as a hindrance to learning. The National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, says it will first seek dialogue with the federal government regarding the recent hike in prices of premium motor spirit, also known as petrol. The student body, which also said a nationwide protest will be its last resort, also called for the dismissal of non-performing ministers and President Bola Tinubu's cabinet. Now, Senate President Akinteye Babatunde made this known during a press briefing in Abuja. Akinteye urged the government to increase the student loan maintenance allowance from 20,000 naira to 40,000 naira in light of the recent financial challenges. And on to the rest of the stories. National state government has announced plans to establish liquefied natural gas and compressed natural gas biofuel system conversion centers across the state, 3 senatorial zones. Governor Abdullahi Sule made the announcement in Lafia during the graduation ceremony of 50 auto technicians selected from the Nigerian Automobile Technicians Association. According to Governor Sule, the initiative aims to address the challenges faced by residents due to the rising cost of petrol following the removal of the petroleum subsidy by the federal government. He explained that the initiative aimed at promoting sustainable energy alternatives will not only alleviate the difficulties citizens face in purchasing petrol for their vehicles, but will also contribute to environmental conservation. The governor added that the centers will be for repairs, maintenance, and possibly the manufacturing of some of the parts required. The Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) has issued a Monday midnight deadline to the federal government to unconditionally release its president, Joe Ajaero, or face their consequences. NLC also fixed the National Executive Council NEC meeting for Tuesday by 9 a.m. to take appropriate response if Ajaero is not released. In a communique at the end of its National Administrative Council meeting, signed by its Deputy President, Adewale Adeyanju, the NLC said Ajaero was arrested and detained at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja en route to the United Kingdom, where it was scheduled to attend and address the Congress of the Trade Union Congress of Britain, representing Nigerian workers in critical discussions on workers' rights and social justice. The NLC also said it will not stand by while its rights are trampled upon, adding that this provocation is another attempt by the state to scuttle the implementation of the new national minimum wage. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has congratulated one of his predecessors and current chairman of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, Buba Mawa, on his 71st birthday. Governor Sanwo-Olu praises the administrative prowess, loyalty and commitment of Mawa to the Nigerian project, describing him as an epitome of dedication, selflessness, and discipline in public service. The governor remembers with fondness how the former military administrator of Lagos State tackled the transportation challenge during his tenure and his efforts at bridging the housing deficit as a result of the ever-increasing population density of the state. It says Mawa contributed to his quota to the growth and development of Lagos State. Governor Sanwo-Olu, on behalf of his family, the government and the people of Lagos State, wishes the former military administrator of Lagos a happy birthday, long life and sound health for him to contribute more towards nation building. And foreign news, schools in several Kentucky counties have been closed as search for a man suspected of shooting into vehicles along a major highway, injuring 5 people, continued into a third day. The suspect, Joseph Couch, was charged on Monday with multiple counts of attempted murder and assault. After the incident on Saturday evening, police believe the attacker, who is 32 years old, fled to a remote, rugged area about 9 miles from the city of London in southeastern Kentucky. The Lower Country Sheriff's Office said it had recovered a silver SUV and an AR rifle authorities believe he used in the attack, although the suspect may have other firearms. And in the sport, the Super Eagles technical manager, Austin Eguavoen, says he has players who are ready to counter any formation or style Rwanda comes up with. The Eagles will take on Rwanda on match day 2 of the 2025 AFCON qualifiers in Kigali on Tuesday. While the Eagles will go into the game on the back of the 3-0 win against Benin Republic, Rwanda held Libya to a 1-1 draw away. Speaking ahead of the game, Iguava said the Eagles will approach the game with respect against the Rwandans. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch your news and programs live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that Zonal Administration inaugurated 100-unit Bayview Estate in Ikate, Elegushi, Lekki? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. Turn the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has reaffirmed its commitment to fostering economic empowerment and improving the lives of all Lagosians. Nasarawa State Government has announced plans to establish liquefied natural gas and compressed natural gas biofuel system conversion centers across the state's 3 senatorial zones. We also told you that schools in several Kentucky counties have been closed as search for a man suspected of shooting into vehicles along a major highway, injuring 5 people, continued into the 3rd day. And in the sport, Super Eagles technical manager Austin Iguavan said he has players who are ready to counter any formation or style Rwanda comes up with. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Ulowokoroku. I'm Sarah Adesanya. Thank you for listening and God bless you.